everybody! So growing up, I didn't really know what Carnaval was, but after experiencing it in São Paulo, this is what I've learned. So Carnaval can be a lot of things to a lot of different people. Traditionally, it's a holiday leading up to Lent. Typically, Roman Catholics and other Christians don't eat meat during Lent. So Carnaval is actually derived from a word that means to remove meat. And Carnaval is celebrated in a lot of places all around the world, but in this video, I'll primarily be talking about Carnaval in São Paulo. For some, Carnaval is a 5-day party with music and drinking and dancing. For some, it's a time to be with family, watching the parades on TV. And for some, it's just a time to relax with a few days off of work. During Carnaval, São Paulo's taken over by bloquinhos, and essentially they're these street parties that are all around the city, and the government literally shuts down the streets for these bloquinhos. Each bloquinho has its own theme and kind of music, and usually there's like a moving vehicle that goes down the street slowly with live performances happening on top of it. And beer's pretty cheap here, so I could get 3 light beers for under $3. And so one of the huge aspects of these street parties is that you get to dress up. And it's almost a mix of like an EDM concert and Halloween. So people aren't usually in full-out costumes like characters, but there is a lot of glitter. And dressing up is just part of the experience. And then other than the bloquinhos, Carnaval is also known for its huge parades. Essentially, these schools, or they're like clubs, separated typically by a neighborhood, work all year to make these huge floats and huge costumes, and then they compete in a parade during Carnaval for monetary prizes. And these floats are extravagant, and they're typically themed from a historical or social movement. I loved getting to see this parade in person, but they're also featured all over the TV. A lot of families will spend the evenings watching them and talking about how huge the floats are and any really ones they like. So like I was saying, Carnaval can be a lot of things to a lot of different people, but from my experience, it was tons of fun, tons of music and dancing and just being around lots of people, and it's just a really good time. So if you ever get the chance to check it out, I strongly suggest it. So thanks for listening, and check back next week for another video.